Hey everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to create or update SendGrid contact for Facebook lead ads lead. So let's suppose I am running an online business and I am collecting all my leads with the help of Facebook lead ads. Now I want that whenever I receive a new lead, it should be automatically created as a contact in my SendGrid account. Now doing this manually will be a very time consuming task, so I am completely going to automate this process, and to do this automation I am going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Facebook lead ads and SendGrid. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I am going to build this connection in such a way that whenever I will receive new lead in my Facebook lead ads, a contact will be automatically created in my SendGrid account. Now if you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to see how to create or update SendGrid contact for Facebook lead ads. For this, I have created an automation workflow where I have built connection between Facebook lead ads and SendGrid, and now I am going to check this automation workflow once. For that, I am going to do a form submission in my lead ads testing tool in Facebook lead ads, and then if a contact is created in my SendGrid account, this means this automation workflow is working fine. So here I have opened my form, and this is the list in which I am going to create this contact automatically. So here I am going to fill some dummy details in all these fields. So let's say my first name is new, my last name is user, my email address is new6698@pabblytudes.com, and then my mobile number is this. And now I'm going to click on this continue and then click on this submit. So here I have successfully done this form submission, and this contact should be created in my SendGrid account. So let's open my SendGrid account, and I'm going to refresh this page once. And here I can see that I have created this new 6698@pabblytudes.com as my contact in my SendGrid account. The name was new user, email address was new6688@pabblytudes.com. So this is how this automation workflow will run, and now to learn how to create this, let's start creating this from the beginning. In this video, we are going to learn how to create or update SendGrid contact for Facebook lead ads lead. For this, we are going to create automation between Facebook lead ads and SendGrid with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this by typing pabbly.com/connect/inr/ in your browser. Now after browsing the website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I am an existing user, I'll click on this sign in, and here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I have to click on this Pabbly Connect, access now. And it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders that I've created over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, you simply have to click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow button. And first I need to provide the workflow name, and then I have to select the folder in which I want to save that workflow. So first let's name this workflow as how to create or update SendGrid contact for Facebook lead ads lead. And now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders that have been created. And here I'm going to select this Facebook lead automations and then click on create. Now here, as soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, and action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to create and update SendGrid contact for Facebook lead ads lead, which means whenever I will receive new leads from my Facebook lead ads, a contact will be created or updated in my SendGrid account, which means whenever I will receive new lead in my Facebook lead ads, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger says when this happens. So when I receive new lead in my Facebook lead ads and then action says do this, then create or update SendGrid contact. So here in my trigger application, I'm going to take Facebook lead ads, and then in my trigger event, I'm going to take this new lead instant. Now I'm going to click on this connect. So if you have an existing connection, click on save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection. And now to make this connection, we have to click on this connect with Facebook lead ads. Now over here I have already logged in my Facebook account and I am going to continue with that account, and it is always advisable to keep your applications logged in for the easy authorization, and here authorization successful. So Facebook lead ads is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter the page and the lead gen form. So to get this page, I am going to open my Facebook account. So this is my Facebook account and this is the page by the name Summer Smiles, with the help of which I am going to run all the advertisements. So I'll go back to my Pabbly Connect, and in this page drop down, I am going to select my page as Summer Smiles, this one. And then I have to enter the lead gen form. So again, in this drop down, I can find all the forms which have been created in this page, Summer Smiles. And now I am going to open my lead ads testing tool, which I am going to get in Metaphor Developers. So here, this is the app dashboard of Metaphor Developers, and you can visit this by typing developers.facebook.com. Now after visiting this, I am going to click on this resources and then go to this developer tools. If I scroll down, I can see this lead ads RTO debug tool. We have to open this, and then this lead ads testing tool has appeared in front of me. Now from over here, we are going to select the page and the form. Over here, we have selected the page and the name of the page was Summer Smiles. So in my lead ads testing tool, I am going to select the page as Summer Smiles, this one. And then in this drop down, I can find all the forms which have been created. Here I want to use this lead ads form which has all these fields: first name, last name, email and phone. So I have taken that. I'll go back to my Pabbly Connect and from this drop down select my form as lead ads form. Now if you want to capture the response from all the lead forms, you can select this all lead gen forms. I specifically want to get this response from this particular form, lead ads form. That's why I have selected that. Now I am going to click on this save and send test request. And here we can see that it has changed to this waiting for the webhook response, and under this it is written, now log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. Now this means, so as to get the webhook response over here, I need to do a test submission, for which I am going to open my lead ads testing tool and I will be submitting my form in this lead ads testing tool. And now here I have selected my page as Summer Smiles and the form as lead ads form. Here in my Pabbly Connect workflow, I have selected my page as Summer Smiles and the lead gen form as lead ads form. Now what I have to do is, before submitting the form, I have to make sure that I first delete the lead, and then after deleting the lead, I have to refresh the page once, and after refreshing this page, I have to again select my page as Summer Smiles and then my form as lead ads form. Now I am going to click on this preview form. So here this form has opened in front of me and I am going to fill some dummy details in all these fields. So here my first name is, let's say, latest. My last name is user. Then my email address is latest432@pabblytudes.com. And then my mobile number is this. Here I have entered my first name as latest, last name as user, email address as latest432@pabblytudes.com, and the phone number is this. Now I am going to click on this continue and then click on this submit. Here, as soon as I've done this form submission, all the details should be captured in my Pabbly Connect workflow. So let's open my Pabbly Connect. And now if I scroll down, I can see that I have instantly received the response. The name that we entered was latest, last name was user, email address was latest432@pabblytudes.com, and this was the phone number. Here, as soon as I've done this form submission, I have captured all the response here in this workflow, and this means the connection setup that we have created between Pabbly Connect and Facebook lead ads, that is successful. And now whenever I will receive new lead in my Facebook lead ads, I will start receiving all those response here in this workflow. Now moving on to the next step, whenever I receive new lead in my Facebook lead ads, I want to create or update SendGrid contact. So then in my action application, I'm going to take SendGrid. And then in my action event, as I want to create and update the contact, I am going to take this add or update a contact and then click on this connect. So if you have an existing connection, click on the save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection. And now to make this connection, we have to enter the token. So to get this token, I have to open my SendGrid account, go to settings, API keys, and then create the API key. Click on the full access and then the API key will be created. So I'm going to open my SendGrid account. And after that, on the left hand side where I can see all these options, I'm going to click on the settings and then I have to go to this API key. After landing to this API keys page, I am going to click on this create API key and then I have to name this API key. So let's say the name of this key is new123, and then I have to grant away the full access and then click on this create and view. Here I have successfully received the new API key which I am going to copy and then paste that over here, and then I have to click on this save. So here SendGrid is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter all these details. So the first one is that I have to get the list. So in this drop down I can find all the list which have been created in my SendGrid account. I am going to create this contact in my new leads list. So I have selected the list as new leads. Now I need to enter the email address. So over here, I'm not going to enter any email address, any of the details manually. Instead, I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter data from my previous response. Now, when I click on this email field, I can see this Facebook lead ads, and when I click on this, I can see all the response that I've received from there. Here, as I need to enter the email address, and I have received the response as this one, latest432@pablitudes.com. I do not want to enter the alternate email, so I'm going to skip this, and also that this field is not a required one. Now I need to enter the first name. In this drop down, I can find the first name was latest. I will enter that, and then following the same process, I will enter the last name, which is user. Now here I have not received the response for any of these fields. So for now, I am going to skip this. I have received the phone number, so I am going to enter the phone number as this one, and then the WhatsApp number is also same, so I have entered that. Now over here, I have not received a response for any of these fields. That's why I skipped this. If you want to enter, you can enter following the same process of mapping. Now over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make these fields static and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep these fields dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. Now after entering all these details, I'm simply going to click on the save and send test request. And here I can see that I have received the response, and this response is a positive one. I have also received the job ID. Now I need to open my SendGrid account and check whether this contact has been created there or not. So this is my SendGrid dashboard. On the left hand side where I can see all these options, I am going to click on this marketing and then go to contacts. Now here in this contacts, I can see all the list. We have created a contact in this new leads list. So I'm going to open this, and then I can see that I've instantly and automatically created this latest user as my contact in my SendGrid account. The name was latest user, and the email address that we entered was latest432@pablitudes.com. Here is the phone number that we entered. So now to summarize, we took Facebook lead ads as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered the page and the lead gen form, submitted a form and received that response here in this workflow. Then we moved to the next step where we wanted to create the contact. So we took our action application as SendGrid, made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered all these details with the help of a method called mapping, clicked on the save and send test request button and received the response as this contact been created in my SendGrid account automatically and instantly. So this is how this automation workflow will run, and here we have successfully created automation between Facebook lead ads and SendGrid with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.